Hi everybody, it's karmic adjustment season, this time for the Taurus and Scorpio axis. On May 15th and 16th, we will have our lunar eclipse at 25 degrees Scorpio. And the last time the eclipses happened on this axis were in 2013 and 2014. And before that, it was 2003 and 2004. Here are the dates. I don't know what side. Eclipses are a time to let go and release control of outcomes, especially in the Taurus and Scorpio parts of our chart. Eclipses are a time of reckoning, of fate, and of karmic adjustments. They produce majorly chaotic energy, so manifesting or magic that uses eclipse energy is generally not advised unless you already have a relationship, a working relationship, or an experienced practitioner who already has a relationship with the eclipse energy. Eclipse energy is hard for humans to use humbly because it is very uncontrollable. One of my favorite astrologers, Diana Rose, says that a good way to think about this is that during eclipses, one of the luminaries is being harmed. So it's not very cool to ask for favors while their own light is going through the ringer, right? You don't want to ask for favors while someone's going through it. So I'll give you a few things to do instead of manifestation magic. Let's see. So things to do. We have letting go of outcomes. Easier said than done. But releasing, cleaning, purging things, donating things, throwing things away, big dump runs. Also, asking the universe to be shown the way, praying for clarity, or asking for perception changes that support and align for your highest good. Cleanses, prayer, purging, and devotional work can be powerful so long as you aren't asking for anything ego-based. Diana Rose also says that if you do try to manifest something, you may get the tower version of whatever it is you wanted. And I find that to be a very good description. So, caution on manifesting your tower version of whatever it is. If you've used eclipse magic before, please comment below and tell me how it went. We need some data. We need some experiences. So I'm going to give you a few steps for an easy eclipse ritual now, and then afterwards I'll go through all the signs and talk about what is the best themes to think about releasing for the eclipses. So step 1 is light a candle. Any old candle, doesn't matter. Dollar store candle, tea light candle, an old candle your Aunt Bertha gave you, it doesn't matter. On a small piece of paper, ask for clarity. Ask for clarity of perception, or write things that you want to let go of. I'll give you some examples based on your rising sign in a bit. You're going to burn the paper with the candle, and then you're going to leave the candle burning for as long as you intuitively decide. And then cut your cords, or cleanse your space, or take a shower or bath, or any of that, or all three. And blow out the candle to let the universe know that the ritual is done. So, before I go into this sign by sign, I also want to acknowledge the other parts of the astrology weather that will be happening simultaneously during this eclipse specifically. The sun is squaring Saturn, which brings in serious, harsh, isolating, or somber energy, seriousness. It's a good idea to stay as connected as possible to your inner child at this time. Listen to your needs and be aware of besides listening, also act on your needs and be aware of the heightened sensitivity of this full moon. Okay, let's start with Aries. So, things to release. Release your need for controlling certain situations. You know the ones that pop up when I say that. Release your fears around money and security. Surrender to your feelings. Feel them as much as you can, and so that you can move on and release them. Aries, rising, got the 8 of Wands, of course, naturally. Hopefully that focused on the card. This means speed. It means quickly. It means you're probably not going to have a problem letting go of whatever it is you need to let go. Or do it quickly. Or you'll get more information on the situation very quickly and then know what to do. Okay. Taurus. This is a big one for Taurus. Surrender to any form of change coming to you. Surrender to the change and the shifts happening in your romantic relationship, in your work partner relationship, or in your identity as a whole. Let go of people and relationships, or people and relationship perspectives that you have that no longer serve you. Like I said, this is a big eclipse season for Taurus, and there are plenty of facets at play. So many things are shifting in your life, and the best word I have for you is surrender. Surrender and allow. Allowing yourself to feel the feelings that come up and letting them run their course naturally. Knowing that you are held by the universe ultimately, and staying as connected as you can to your spiritual side during these times of uncertainty and change. In Taurus, you get the High Priestess. That means that you can be very, very connected to your intuition and feel very, very safe in that, in your connection to spirit, your spirit guides, your intuition, your highest self. This eclipse will push you a lot closer into that connection. Okay, and Gemini. If you feel lost about something in particular, ask to be shown the way. Be open to speaking and hearing truths. Intend to surrender any confusion that comes up as you are being shown information leading you to eventual clarity. Release your irritation about the confusion, I should say. And we got the Three of Swords. So the swords are about truths, and there may be truths that come up that might hurt somebody, and this is a thumbs up with that. It's not necessarily a scary card. It can be about crying, so you may need a good cry. It can be about cutting or severing ties with somebody, if that resonates with you. And it could just be about a rainy day. So for your eclipse, consider truths and consider coziness in the rain, or dealing with water in some way. Okay, Cancer. For you, we're going to release some friends, groups, colleagues, or a person in power that you know that no longer aligns with who you are at this point. So also intend to release old hobbies that you used to do that no longer align with you, and maybe associate you with people that you no longer want to be associated with, or release the perspectives on these hobbies or people, so that you can move forward with what aligns with you the most. And Cancer, you got the King of Pentacles. So you have all the support and security you truly need. You're a moneymaker and you're a boss. So this is your eclipse card. It's about security, it's about being a ruler, it's about sharing resources, or being the boss of all the resources. And that's you. So, next, Leo. For Leo, you're gonna have to let go of a praxis that no longer aligns with who you are authentically. Surrender to the changes and the shifts with your reputation or what you're known for doing. So ask to be shown what kind of jobs or careers or praxis with your jobs or careers. So like what you are doing in your day-to-day life, what people know you for doing. Release actions that no longer align with who you are. Praxis, like I said, means what you are doing. So intend to be open to adjustments in your careers and in your home life, and your relationship with your family. So intend to release any praxis that no longer aligns with you. And you will have legacy. This is the legacy card. no matter your decision, you will have your own personal legacy. You will be, it's a pentacles, so it's also about security and safety. And this card is telling you that the changes being made will assist in your security and your safety and your legacy. Okay, Virgo. For you, it's a good idea to write down on a piece of paper and burn that you want to release old perspectives that no longer serve you, old brain neural pathways. You want to clear your mind of debris. You want to release a layer of your inner critic, letting go, like I said, of those neural pathways and the ruminations that you've had for so long, and be open to new adventures that expand your mind in some way. So, Virgo risings, your card for the eclipse is the Page of Pentacles. It's like the new beginning of a fresh start that allows for more mental, I should say more security, because you're more secure inside yourself. So this can, if you release a layer of your inner critic, this can be the start of something very refreshing for you. And Libra rising. For Libra rising, let's write down on a piece of paper that you want to let go of fear. You want to let go of a layer of fear surrounding maybe finances or income or fears from the past. Intending to release old trauma pent up inside that causes you anxiety beneath the surface. Letting go of these fears can actually make space for money to flow in. And Libra rising, we have the Knight of Swords. And so that's rushing forth courageously with your mind. So letting things go and cutting through the shit. Okay. Scorpio risings, just like Taurus, surrender to change. Surrender to change and shifts happening in your romantic relationship, with your work partner, or with your identity in general. Let go of any people or relationship perspective that no longer aligns with you, who you are now. This is a big eclipse season for Scorpio risings, and as I said earlier, there's a lot of facets at play. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of things changing. Many things are shifting in your life, and the best word is surrender. Surrender and allow. Allowing yourself to feel any feelings that come up and letting them run their course naturally, knowing that you're held by the universe, staying as connected as possible to your spiritual side during these shifts. And your card is the Hierophant. The Hierophant. So that's about knowing your tools and having a mentor that maybe can help you through things, or talking to an authority figure that might know more than you in some way. It's also about being your own authority and your own knowing. So embrace your Hierophant for this eclipse. And Sag risings. If you are feeling lost about something in particular, ask to be shown the way on a piece of paper and burn it. Listen to your intuition, take alone time, be open to speaking and hearing truths, intend to surrender to any confusion that comes up as you are being shown new information, leading you to the eventual clarity. Okay, so Sag risings, we have the Nine of Cups. We have being safe, being secure, having all of your things. And even if your needs are temporarily met, you can find joy there. You can find, if you're safe, you can have fun. So this is a good card to get for an eclipse, I'd say. This is about security and having all of your material things that you want. And Capricorn rising, okay? For you, this eclipse is about releasing friends or groups that no longer align with who you are, or colleagues. It's also about releasing a connection with a powerful person or a person in power that you know. It's about getting new colleagues, new friends that do align with you in a more authentic way. It's also a good time to release old hobbies that no longer serve your highest good. And it's also a good time to consider letting go of old perspectives on pleasure and fun that no longer serve you. If you're being a miser in some way, it's good to let go and have fun. But yeah, it's a pretty simple one for Cap risings in that way. New friends, new hobbies. And we pulled the Ace of Swords for this eclipse for you. So that's cutting through the bullshit. That's being getting clarity, basically. This eclipse will give you a lot of clarity, I think. And Aquarius. This is another big one for Aquarius. So this one, we want to let go of praxis that no longer aligns with who you are authentically. So praxis is what you are doing in your day-to-day, what you are known for doing, what your reputation is, whether that's your job or your stay-at-home mom or whatever it is. Surrender to change and shifts there. Ask to be shown what jobs, careers, or praxis is best for your alignment, or within your job, what kind of praxis is more in alignment with you, if you don't already know. Intend to be open to adjustments overall, but especially in your career and especially in your home life and relationship with your family. And I pulled the Six of Swords. That is getting from point A to point B properly. This is a thumbs up that you know the method to solving the problem. And I think if you don't already, the eclipse will show you the scientific method on how to get out of whatever you need to get out of or whatever you need to figure out. And finally, we have our Pisces. For Pisces rising, it's best for you to release old perspectives that no longer serve you. We're clearing out our brain. We're clearing out the mind of debris, releasing a layer of an inner critic layer, letting go of old neural pathways and ruminations, things that you think about over and over again that haven't changed. It's a good time to release old perspectives and old ways of thinking. Be open to new adventures and expand your mind. Okay. Be open to new adventures that expand your mind. Okay, your card. Let's find you a card. This one. The Two of Pentacles. So yeah, this is talking about this or that. Releasing old perspectives. Whatever perspective is the older one, you want to drop that one. Okay? And it will bring you more security with this Pentacles. It's talking about indecisiveness about something. But it won't be so indecisive if you embrace a new perspective. So that's what I have to say about the May 15th eclipse for all the rising signs. You have an eclipse ritual and a couple other ideas besides manifesting. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below with your eclipse story. I would love to read your eclipse story. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.